Wrestling world, welcome to the Mr. Still Dibs Watch Along Show. I am your host, Mr. Still Your Dibs. Tonight, everybody, we have a special guest. Y'all know this guy. He is internationally known. Yes, he is. He is from the Dudes at Ringside podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest for tonight, Mr. Joe Panther III. How you doing, Joe?
I am great, and thank you so much for letting me come on and hang out with you, Mr. Steely Dibs. Sorry about Metal Geek couldn't be here today. Today's his big birthday. Happy birthday, Metal Geek. Wish you the best, my brother. Wish you could be with me today, hanging out with Dibs, but let the Geekums have his fun. Yeah.
Definitely. I'm glad you're here with us today, Joe. Before we get started, I want you to tell everyone our show, the Dudes at Ringside podcast, when they can watch the shows, where to watch the shows, all that good stuff.
Okay. Dudes at Ringside podcast. Pretty much myself and Metal Geek. We do our shows. We interview pro wrestlers from all over the world, from Scotland, Finland, Portugal, like in America, wrestlers from the West Coast, East Coast, Central, everywhere. You can catch our show on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 8 p.m. East Coast time, sometimes 2:30 on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And you can find us on every social media. Medi Rock.
There you have it. Also, after our show, ladies and gentlemen, head over to Twitch and watch their show, Dudes at Ringside Podcast. They got a show going on right after we're done, right when Smackdown goes off.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad you're here today. His partner in crime that does the show with him, the Metal Geek, like he said, it's his birthday. So, first of all, happy birthday to you, Metal Geek. Hope you out there having a great time. Also, out of wish happy birthday to Mr. Mick Thomason. He just commented. So happy birthday to you also, Mick. Glad you're watching on your birthday. Now, we got Smackdown starting in about 4 minutes. Before we, get on with the show, we want everybody to join us. Leave a comment. Leave a question. Me and Joe will do our best to answer every question and every comment as much as possible. Because without you guys, that's right.
We'll try.
There's no Joe, there's no me, all that good stuff. But before we get going, Joe, all of the participants in the ladder of the match, on the Money in the Bank ladder match, will be on SmackDown tonight. But there is still one spot open in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Who do you think will be the person to get that spot?
It's like so difficult nowadays. There's so many different wrestlers that are now doing they're able to be in the Money in the Bank. Because like back in the day, the Money in the Bank was kind of a taboo thing. Like, remember when it first started, everybody's like, "This is gonna be crap. Why would you do a Money in the Bank match?"
Right.
Now everybody that that's up on the hill now, and so well-known wrestlers have won the Money in the Bank. The one that I love is one of my favorite guys who won it, and I thought maybe he was gonna lose his match, was Bray, and he actually won it, and it was weird. So it's hard to say. Like, there's so many good wrestlers that could win the Money in the Bank. It's like what's the last match? Is there a last match? Did they announce a match for tonight for the match? Like,
I have no clue what's going to happen. I know they're all going to show up. I don't know if there's going to be a match or they're just going to name somebody, but I've been thinking about who can be put into that match. And for some reason, the name of Ali keeps jumping in my head.
I kind of keep thinking Vince McMahon may finally give him an opportunity, because he's been there for how long now, Ali?
Oh, man, about good 5 years now, maybe 6.
Yeah, he went away. He did that stable with the weird stable he did. and then he
Yeah,
went away
retribution.
again.
Right.
Your Retribution, and it's so sad because that stable could have been so much better, and they could have did it so much like the Shield. You know what I mean? They could have had so much more to it,
Yep.
but they screwed it up as always. WWE, you go home, you're drunk. Like,
Yes, indeed. We're joined by Joe Panther III from the Dudes at Ringside podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. You said you're excited about Money in the Bank. What else excites you about this pay-per-view tomorrow night?
um, I always get excited about the ladies' match. Like, let's see who could grab the briefcase. I kind of think that Becky Lynch is gonna win because she was on a losing streak. What's better way to get them back on the winning streak and have her win the Money in the Bank?
I'm in
Like,
total agreement. Total
with
agreement.
Seth also. Sorry, keep going.
Hey, I wouldn't mind Seth winning, man. Seth to me has been
Husband
the
and
best
wife.
performer, the best performer for that company. To be honest with you, and I think he hasn't been champion in a very, very long time. So I think it's time. His time is coming. In regards to Becky, I think Becky wins the Money in the Bank, and I think that sets up Becky and Ronda for WrestleMania. I have that feeling.
So you're saying you'd push cash in like they do in WWE 2K22, cash in the beginning of the show and then she's in the match on the main event.
I think she'll do something like what John Cena did
Oh,
to
here we
CM
go.
Punk.
Show started.
All right,
Sorry.
show is starting.
Sorry, easily squirrel distracted.
I think she'll do something Cena did.
It's so weird to see the intro for like SmackDown all these years. It was just like that. If you grew up in the Attitude Era, guys, you know the floating ball with the WWE symbol in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I used to love to hate that. Here we go, smack you down, yeah. Oh, they're in Phoenix, Arizona. Have the air conditioner cranking because it's hot every day, forever. Oh, look at all the boys. Oh gosh.
Mick
Oh
Thompson
god, we have
says
two.
Drew McIntyre
Drew?
wins the Money in the Bank tomorrow. Yeah, Nick
I don't
says
know.
this.
Almost. I'm trying to think. Maybe almost too, because he's so big. Like he doesn't really need to go that high to grab on the ladder.
That's
Michael
true.
Cole win. Michael Cole could win the match. Michael Cole wins the Money in the Bank. They're all knocked out. He just walks in the rim and grabs the briefcase.
Oh yes, indeed.
You know what they should?
Omar is a big challenge for each and every one of them. And right
Yeah.
now, they're all in the ring pretty much on ladders, except Omos. He's in the ring standing, but everybody else is on a ladder. Drew, Sheamus, everybody on a ladder, looking at the money in the bank briefcase.
And Mr. Drip Drip is dancing on the ladder like he always does. He's
Yes, he is.
pulsating
That's
on the ladder.
Rollins.
I need that jacket for the podcast. I need to borrow some of his Drip Drip, man.
There you go. I tell you what, though,
Already-
it's this Money in the Bank ladder match for the men's is very, very star-studded.
Oh yeah.
Very
very
star-studded
much.
because everybody is a star. Omos is on his way, but Seth, Sammy, Riddle, Drew, Sheamus, they are all stars in the WWE.
Definitely. I don't think there's a low mid card wrestler at all in this. Everybody's done something in the WWE except for Sami Zayn. He's never really won the big one yet.
Never won the big one. He's been Intercontinental Champion. Omos has been Tag Team Champion. Everybody so far, besides the mystery person who's going to be number 7, has had a title. Every one of them has been champion in the WWE in some way, shape, or form.
Hope they don't do to us like they did that one year. Like,
Who?
I hope they don't do like they did that one time with us, Dibs. That they gave us a mystery one. It was Brock Lesnar.
Well, he really wasn't. He took out somebody backstage, right?
I think so.
And then Ali was about to grab it, and he ran out of nowhere.
Yep. Wonder
Seth
how long
Rollins walking
before
on
the
the
show
beat.
they're. Wonder how long they were on those ladders before the show started. Like they came out and got on
I,
them, or were they
I
on?
promise you, within 3 or 4 minutes before the show started, they had to play their songs and they all walked out.
Yeah.
And I like Seth just said, the best place to cash in is at SummerSlam. And I think it's happening because Roman and Brock will beat the hell out of each other at SummerSlam in that last man standing match.
Mm.
They're gonna be so vulnerable. It's like the perfect timing to cash in.
Yeah, totally. I think that match is going to be a match that somebody cashes in. If they don't cash in that match, somebody was paid. Like totally.
Correct. Correct. Oh man, I'm excited for tomorrow. This is gonna be a good one. I think the men's ladder match will steal the show.
We're thinking about doing a prediction show tomorrow before the show for Money in the
Do
Bank. We're
it.
thinking about it. I'll tell
Okay.
Geek. Maybe we can have you come on with us.
Let me know what time. Let me know what
Uh,
time.
all right, I'll let you know.
Sir.
We
Got
we're trying to
Jason
start doing
Jackson here. He
prediction
says,
shows.
hey, prediction show,
Yeah,
just talk about what you think's gonna happen and who's gonna win. That's just it.
yeah.
Got Jason
I swear.
Jackson. He's excited as well about tomorrow. Money in the Bank pay-per-view. He's excited. Thank you, Jason Jackson.
Don't forget to subscribe to this man right here. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. People.
Subscribe to me.
We'll. Yeah.
And look, also subscribe to our guys, Dudes at Ringside Podcast, Twitch,
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube, the same name,
Twitter.
Dudes at
Everywhere.
Ringside Podcast. Please,
Yep.
there you go.
Yep. It's funny
Internationally, Dudes at Ringside Podcast.
talking to everybody from people from England, Scotland, Finland, Portugal, like Hall of Fame daughters. Like, yeah. The
Yes,
Miz?
y'all done that.
Are you kidding me? He's the mystery?
The Miz is number 7.
He looks like Willy Wonka, just saying, with those glasses and that jacket. Am I right? Doesn't he? He needs the hat.
I still haven't seen Miz come out yet. You see him come out?
Oh, he's out. Sorry, delay. East Coast. Sorry.
It's all good.
I'm gonna be spoiling everything.
It's how it happens on live TV. I see Miz. Yes, I see Miz now. He's coming out.
Oh no.
Miz is coming out. So let's see. I wonder if they're gonna have something with the Miz and AJ again.
Probably. Oh,
It's possible.
oh look. Here comes another guy.
Whoever number 7 is gonna be very intriguing. But I say if you put the Miz, you put AJ, another world champion. This match here has to be 5-star. Got a guy
I don't
named
get it.
Coach
Like,
Nunn. Will R-Truth be there?
please.
R-Truth. What I'll tell you this. Coach Nunn. If R-Truth is there, he's definitely doing something with the 24/7 title, trying to get that belt. That's the only way we're gonna see R-Truth. If they do something with that, which might be tonight, which might be tomorrow, or which might be on Monday for sure. There's Ezekiel. He's come out now. He wants to be the 7th guy also. Joe, I think we're definitely going to have a match.
Oh yeah.
Happy Corbin is coming out now, everybody.
Yep.
Everybody wants a piece.
Yep.
You are going to have the chance to embarrass yourself again because I'm here to step up and take that last spot tomorrow night.
MVP became a really good manager.
Oh, he's a very good manager.
Yeah,
Very good.
he has that look to him too. He reminds me of somebody from like the '90s, like this. Not saying the slick, but he reminds me of like the way he dresses, like that. His persona now is kind of like the old school 1980s manager. Yeah, with his little cane, that little knocker thing.
We got Madcap Moss now. He's come out. Everybody's making a claim to why this be the seventh guy in the Money in the Bank. Coach Nunn says R-Truth made the 24/7 belt relevant.
He did.
He did. Yeah, he did.
How many times did he win it? He won it 14 times or something.
Oh, I think it's in the 40s.
Yeah, he won that belt a lot.
Yep.
So much. It's almost funny how many times he won that title.
Yes.
It's sad at the same time.
All right, here we go, everybody. A battle royal for the 7th spot for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Perfect. That is a perfect match to have.
Yeah. Who dips French fries in ranch dressing?
Not me.
No. Well, like, what in the chat? What kind of stuff do you dip your French fries in? Like buffalo, like I'm traditional ketchup or if I'm eating like fried chicken, if it's barbecue sauce, I'm like trying, like ketchup
French fries
too.
only going in ketchup. That's it. Nothing else.
Well, if I mean like fried chicken and it comes with French fries, I'm not gonna like be mean, and be like nah. I'll mix a French fry. I'll like have like a piece of chicken. I'll take the chicken and like curl it up and eat it with the French fry. Dunk it together. Family.
Okay.
They're fried in the same fryer. They're family.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
But what would you say your favorite chicken place is?
My favorite chicken place?
Yeah.
Ooh, good question.
It could be a corporate or it could be like a local one in where you're from, Louisiana area.
That's correct. My favorite chicken place. I'm gonna say this. Have you ever heard of Wing Zone?
Yes, but I've never been there.
Okay, so Wing Zone is my favorite chicken place, to be honest with you. Now, I'll say this. When my brother was playing college football at a college called Louisiana Tech,
Oh, I never heard of that
there's a restaurant called Ponchatoula's. And they have some wings that they sell as appetizers. Not known for their wings. Those were the best wings I've ever had. And I hadn't been up there in 10 years now. And I keep saying I'm going back up there to that restaurant just to get those wings.
Hope they're still open. Pandemic kind of killed all restaurants,
Somebody told me they're still open.
Okay,
Somebody
good.
told me they're still open.
Because as I said, yeah. Yeah, I work in a grocery store, so like I tend to eat the fried chicken from my job, and it's funny and sad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I love Popeyes, I love KFC, but all of them give me that nasty aftertaste in my mouth, except for Popeyes. I can't go wrong with Popeyes chicken because it's the shiznit, man. It's the shiznit. It's the shiznit, man. And I ate the one for my job. No salty aftertaste, no nothing. Okay, here we go. The Battle Royal.
Match starting?
Yep, my end. They're showing the Money in the Bank logo, fireworks.
Cool.
And now all the boys, everybody's in the ring. Why is Almost in the middle? He's in the Battle Royal? Wait, everybody's in it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, everybody.
So if somebody that's already in the match wins, I guess there's no number 7 in, right?
Yeah, it won't be number 7 then. Yeah, everybody that's in it. They're all in the match. It's weird. That's when my WWE 2K22 goes into error. The wrong people are in the match. screen's about to turn blue, it's gonna go, and then the bar across it tells me why.
Well, that's crazy. Okay, match has
Okay,
started.
yeah. Oh,
Here we go. Who you got winning this? Who you got?
I saw your friend in the chat said the Miz. I kind of feel the Miz or Mad Cow, Mad Cots. I don't know.
Mad Cat Moss?
Mad Cat Moss. It sounds like Mad Cots. That's it. I like the Miz or Mad Cots. Boo. I know.
I'm gonna go with Mad Cat Moss.
I got booed.
I
I just got booed
I
by
think they gotta
Kelly.
put a-
Kelly just booed.
They got to put a new blood, up and coming person in this match. They have to. That's besides Omos.
Yeah.
Kelly,
I'm feeling that
Foglia,
T-shirt by
she says, "Boo."
Yeah.
Why are you booing, Kelly Foglia? Why are you booing? Why?
She you booing me? You don't like my T-shirt? You don't like my polo? See, you hate.
Oh no,
Hate is gonna hate.
no, she loves polo shirts. She loves polo shirts.
Yes. Hopefully you're subscribed to this guy and this guy.
That's right. Subscribe to my man, Joe Panther III, representing at Ringside Podcast. Everybody, please subscribe to.
Yes.
Mick Thompson has said again, he's got the Miz.
Because I can.
Yeah, because I can. And that's how she talks. Yeah, if you ever were to meet her, that's how she talks. She'll say something right there.
I like him. I like
because
him tough.
I can.
I like him tough. I like him tough. I like them mean.
Kelly is actually a two-time champion in Taekwondo, so yeah, she is tough.
Hey, I'm good friends with Jenny Santana, so if you hurt me, I'll get hurt. You'll hurt me too. I will hug her. So I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'm also strong, so I could take a bump and then I had
And you go, I see the bumps. I see it.
Wham! Shawn Michaels style. Bam!
Yep.
Got that
you
from
got it.
Going to Orange Theory, my sister. Shout out to Orange Theory and their awesome coaches. Went there once. Went to
Everybody,
Brooklyn,
Madcap Moss was just eliminated. The Miz was just eliminated.
Oh no.
Wow. Omos is tossing him out left and right.
See, like I forgot who it was that they were saying he was supposed to be like the new Andre the Giant. I could see it, you know. I could see it a little bit. And he knows how to move around. He's not just a stiff like giant. He can fly. When he was training, that's what they were saying. He was, yeah.
Only issue I got with Omar still, he has a problem selling. That's the only thing. He works on that. He's great. And you can see that he's on TV every week. Vince McMahon loves him. Omos is going to be a challenge for these guys to beat. Jason Jackson, he's rolling with the Miz. Okay, Jason Jackson, rolling with the Miz.
He eliminated. Oh, uh-oh.
It's funny. Everybody is trying to fight Omos. They need to all get together and get him out the ring.
Yeah, do the 90s elimination, right? Right, Dibs? Do like the 90s/Asian elimination. Everybody just jumps on somebody.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. Riddle's in trouble.
Good. Seth Rollins eliminated himself.
Here we go. Oh my God, he's out. I'll wait till you can see it. I hate doing that to people.
Thank you, Joe.
I hate being
Riddle
spoiler
just
guy.
gave Seth the RKO. Uh-oh. Riddle has Omos in a triangle, hanging over the top rope. Sheamus and Drew have eliminated Omos.
Yep, that's what I was talking about. That's why I got all amped. Now I'm watching a donut commercial for a poor kid that just fish died.
Oh Lord,
Now he's eating a donut. That donut looked delicious too, by the way.
I haven't had a donut in so long. To be honest with you.
You don't like donuts? You just think they're like,
No, I like them. I just haven't had one in
oh
a long time.
wow, I can't do like where I live in Pennsylvania. If you ever come on vacation, you should definitely try to come to the Poconos. It's beautiful
Okay,
up here.
what part of
Yeah,
Pennsylvania is that in?
that is in the Pike County.
Ah, okay.
It's like the east. It's like the front end of Pennsylvania. It's like the like it's it's the first town over. That's the Poconos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Closer to Philadelphia or close to Philadelphia?
Philly. I
I've been
think
to
it's near
Pittsburgh a
Philly.
couple times.
Philly's nice. I my family went to Philly. I didn't get a chance to go, but yeah,
Gotcha.
they we have a farmers market here on Sundays, and oh my gosh, so good. I got donuts
Yes,
there.
indeed.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yes, they're so good. Oh,
Mix is, what does Mix say?
favorite
What is
WW.
your, not showing. There it is.
What is your
What is
favorite
your
WWF?
favorite WWF? Help us out. Like,
I guess he
favorite
meant
what? Favorite
superstar.
wrestler,
Pay per view.
superstar, pay-per-view match? Yeah, help us out.
Oh well, for me, I can automatically say if he's meant like pay per views. My favorite one that I really got me into WWF as a little boy, I would say SummerSlam '91
Ooh,
my epiphany pay per view, and the match that got me into WWF was Mr. Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect. SummerSlam '91.
yeah, great one. Great match.
That got me into that got me
Um,
into grapple wrestling, and that got me into like this the way everything that was in that match.
so he's
How about
saying
you?
pay-per-view. My
Ah, okay.
favorite pay-per-view. That's a good one, man. It's just so many, so many. I could I could say WrestleMania 30 is one, but I think I'm gonna say when Extreme Rules came to New Orleans, and this is some years ago, and CM Punk cashed in the Money in the Bank on Jeff Hardy after Jeff Hardy beat Edge in the main event in a ladder match for the WWE Championship. CM Punk cashed in. But they had every type of match from steel cage, extreme rules, fatal four way, ladder match, and every match was good. So that one there to me was my favorite to this day WWE pay per view. Now, Miss Kelly Fogley, you're not gonna come on this show and talk trash about you coming to defeat my sparring team in 2 weeks. Not gonna happen. Okay?
Hmm.
You're picking the wrong battle. Let's not forget who retired your team in 2019 after all the trash talking y'all were doing that year. My team beat
Hmm.
y'all. Don't forget, okay? You can spar all you want, Kelly Foglia, but I got somebody that's gonna you out. Period.
Hmm.
And remember, who's the coach? Me. I'm back to wrestling. Here we go, Joe. We back to wrestling.
Yeah. Are we talking about baseball now? Because my Yankees are kind of mopping the floor with everybody right now. So,
hey, I'm a Yankees fan too, buddy.
what do you think, man? I know we're not talking about wrestling. I know wrestling. But what do you think, man? That's
I'm gonna tell
scary
you
right
this.
now.
The Yankees are doing great,
It's scaring
but
me.
for some reason the Astros give the Yankees hell.
Yes, I'm nervous
That's
about that when it comes to the playoffs. I'm nervous about that. I'm like, oh crap. I you
yeah.
know what's funny? I think that the White Sox are going to take care of the Astros, and it's going to be Yankees versus White Sox in the ALCS.
Okay.
I have a feeling
Okay.
because the White Sox are hot, and they're a good team. But yeah, I'm back to wrestling because it gets me the random stutters when I start talking about
Let's
Yankees versus that.
yeah.
Here we go.
We got
Get
five
the
people.
Oh my
5
God!
people
I
still
forgot to
in.
show you.
Sammy,
You see
Sammy,
what just
Drew,
happened to
Amos.
see what just happened
I'm
to
about to see in a second.
it hurt really bad. Made me think of
Chokeslam
that thing.
backbreaker on Riddle
Oh,
for Corbin.
uh-oh.
They have this match to see who is going to be the 7th man and or not. We're about to figure it out right now.
Man, today I had like the best dinner ever. We
What
had
did you have to
sauce,
eat?
peanut butter sauce, peanut butter noodles.
Ugh.
No. Yeah, hear me out. Peanut butter noodles with General Tao's sausage. It was a sausage that was chicken sausage was General Tao's.
Uh-huh.
It was good. It was like a sausage that they made into General Tao's chicken, but they made into a sausage.
Okay. I'm not
And with
big
the
on peanut
noodles.
butter. Never
But it
been.
was like I love peanut butter noodles, like the ones you get from the Chinese buffet. Like, oh, my mom made it. My mom made it at home. Mama Panther made it. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, sitting out there, but it sounded like we were about to have a tornado. I don't think it was a tornado. My dad thought it was a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Poconos. Yeah, here comes Riddle. You know, when I first heard of them sign him back in the day, I was kind of skeptical, but I kept looking him up online, and he's a good wrestler.
He
Like I
is.
just didn't know
I give
yet.
him credit. I was
Yeah.
skeptical too, also when they first signed him. But yeah,
But when they changed his gimmick and made him a stoner, I kind of was like, oh man.
but that's him in real life. That's really him. He talks
That's what I
like that.
hear.
He talks
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, Riddle.
I flew to Atlanta for day 1, and I'm waiting for the Uber, and he walks right in front of me. And I said, "Hey, what's up, Riddle? Hey, bro, what's going on? You going to the show?" He really talks like that.
I would just start laughing. I'd be like, dude, no,
did.
you're not. No, you're not. I'm like, no, you're not. That's not really how you talk, man.
Oh, Riddle was just eliminated, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
We are
now we
down to
got.
4.
We still got. What's his name? Corbin.
Yep.
Baron Corbin. What's his face? Not Sheamus. What's his name?
Sami Zayn,
Sami Zayn and the other guy with the sword.
Drew, and
He-Man.
Sheamus.
Drew McIntyre. He-Man's long lost brother.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Now you
I
gotta
like
run. Who didn't love He-Man as a kid? If you don't like He-Man,
I
you
know
don't
I
like
did.
me. I
I
love
know I did.
He-Man, man. I used to carry around
Definitely.
it. Here, a fun fact about Joe Panther. I carried a little He-Man toy when I was a little boy. Everywhere. In my hand. It fell in the streets of New York. Somebody ran it over. My mom found it all broken. I was in tears.
Oh man.
Yeah. That mean person ran my poor He-Man over. R.I.P. He-Man. Out of all the characters from He-Man, besides He-Man, which character would you roll with?
Skeletor.
Ah, wow, curveball.
Yes, definitely.
I like the guy that face changes.
Yeah.
I like him. Yeah. Or that little guy with the hat. I would hang out with him.
Okay.
The little wizard guy. I used to love that movie
Sheamus
that came out
has
with
Drew
that.
hanging over the ropes.
It's funny. I actually did like the Masters of the Universe movie that came out with that movie
you
that
did?
came out. I actually liked
Yeah.
it because it was different that what the actual story was. You know.
Okay. Yeah. McIntyre and Sheamus middle of the ring fighting left and right.
It's so funny and so weird that we're coming up to Raw on the 25th. Almost an elimination. Coming up to a Raw in Madison Square Garden on the 25th.
25th. That's gonna be a big one.
I'm still trying to beg my sister to go. My sister saw it, and she's like, "I've never been to a live wrestling show." I was like, "You
Tell
did as
your
a kid."
sister to go. Tell her to
Yeah. I told Angela, "You liar! You used to go with me to the Garden as a little boy. Come on,
go.
you lying? Why are you lying?" Oh my god.
Tell her to go.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna say who just won, but oh my
Don't
god.
say. Don't say, but I got a
Nothing.
feeling. I got a feeling. Sami Zayn caught the Claymore. He's out. Here comes Corbin. And he's eliminated both of them, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Happy Corbin with the win. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
A former Money in the Bank ladder match winner. That is awesome. I have no
That's
problem with Happy
insane.
Corbin being in this match. I don't. What you think about that? Happy Corbin.
I think that's crazy. Maybe this time he'll actually win it, not get like screwed.
You know what had happened to him to where they made him lose. Something had happened. He did something, and he lost to Cena.
Wasn't there somebody else there? Wasn't there somebody else in the ring or no? Okay, no.
No, that was it.
That would be funny if there's somebody popped out under the ring as he jumped off the step, and then he's like, "You were eliminated." What?
Oh man, we thank all y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
I'm Mr. Dibs. That is Joe the Panther the Third, my special guest from the Dudes at Ringside Podcast. Make sure you guys go subscribe. Find them on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh,
Facebook.
everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep the comments coming, questions, all that good stuff.
Yes. Ask me some interesting questions because I'm 39 years old and I've watched so much wrestling. This man is seen so much. Oh my gosh. As a kid, it's hard to understand because I said this to Geek so many times. Is it me, or if there was this much wrestling, independent wrestling as a kid, do you think you would have went to any like the bigger events as much as we did? As we did as kids? I'm honest. Did you like? I always say that to Geek and yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Coming up, all I knew was the big ones, WWE, and then WCW. I didn't know nothing about indies, and to be honest, I didn't know nothing about indies until some years ago. Probably about a good, I'm 38, about 15 years ago, I started hearing about indies. Didn't know nothing about it, and I'm happy now that I know about it, and I support the indies. You know, Wildcat Wrestling out here in New Orleans. Luke Hawks is the owner, and you know, got a couple of great wrestlers in Ed Stone, Jay Spade, Matt Lancey, Buku Dow, who was on MLW. Baton Rouge has another company. I cannot think of the name, and I don't want to say the wrong name, but they got a good group of wrestlers over there. So now, you know, it's, you know, indie wrestling is big, and I support it 100%. Even when I'm out to Mania, some of these indie wrestling shows in that area, they will have a show during Mania week, and I try to get to it. So yeah, you know, early on in my life, you know, it was the major corporation I knew, and if I probably did hear about an indie show back in the day, I probably would just automatically dismiss it. Like, man, that's not WWE, it's not WWF. I'm not going to that. But I'm glad I found out about it being older, and I totally respect it.
Yeah, like as I said to like you before, like I don't know. I think as a little boy, if there was a show to go to, I still would have went to like WWF at the Garden because it's the Garden.
Yeah.
Friggin' Madison Square Garden. It's hard not to get excited. walking through that hallway and just seeing the rings there.
Uh-huh.
Like I never
Sure.
got a chance to sit ringside as a little boy. I was always in the upper deck, like looking down, like. But I was there for like a Hulk Hogan versus Sergeant Slaughter boot camp match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was there for that match.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. John Cena. Da, 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 da.
It was funny.
Natalia.
You talk about ringside seats. I sat ringside for a Smackdown show right behind the commentators, and it was the night that John Cena introduced the Chain Gang click, and come out with the chain, shows it, and he hops over the barricade right next to my brother and I, and we tapping on him and everything, and he ran up to the crowd up there a little bit and came back, went in the ring. That was crazy. Wasn't expecting him to hop over the barricade. He was like, "What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's going on?" You know, the Thugonomics gimmick back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, that's crazy. Time for core band.
Yes, indeed. Kelly Foglia sat rings WWE event in Columbus, Ohio. How was that? Tell me how that was. Tell us how that was, Kelly Foglia.
It's so funny. I'm so short. If I was sat where they're sitting right now behind the commentators, you would see half my face because the for me everything is always so higher than me. I'm peeking. I'm like I'll be sitting there with my chin on it like this.
Uh-huh.
I'm short. I'm short. I'm short. Teeny. Aw. I remember when she did the match against when Ronda did the match at WrestleMania 35. I was so mad that they made her lose. Lost. Made her lost. Yeah, made her lost. Made her lost to the what's his name? Becky Lynch. I Geek would make fun of me.
You were
Oh,
mad?
Joe. I like Becky. I like Charlotte, but I wanted to see Ronda win. I wanted to see her win at WrestleMania so
Not me.
bad. Oh, okay.
She won at 34.
I know.
Good enough.
Yeah. I don't know. I wanted to see her win the belt. Natalia's finally getting her due.
Yes, indeed.
I'm short.
She's not going to win.
I'm short.
Kelly Fogley says she's short, but she had a good time. She met Daniel Bryan and what's her name? Lillian Garcia. Lillian Garcia is such a sweetheart. She is so nice.
I heard she's
so
a doll.
nice. Oh yeah, she's nice. She's so nice. I've met her twice. Met her at WrestleCon and then this past WrestleMania at WrestleCon. She's so nice.
It's funny.
But
when Ronda came out with the belt, I was like, she's champion? I totally forgot and blanked out that Ronda Rousey was champion now. I'm like, when did she become champion? I forgot. I was like, wasn't she out?
Yeah, Ronda comes back and she's champion already.
I was like, what?
Yes, she is. I don't see Ronda losing this belt until probably Mania again to Becky.
Yeah.
Just don't see it happening.
I feel bad. Natalia's a good wrestler, but I don't think she's that. I mean, she may have the Hall of Fame family and the family legacy, but like, I really can't see them just giving her all to Natalya, you know?
I'll say this. Natalya has only been women's champion twice. And that's a tag team belt and the Smackdown belt once. all of these years she's been with the company. And she is one of in this company in the women's division. I just think she should have been champion more times than just the 2 times she should have been. The 2 times she's been champion, I should say. I mean, I just don't see how Natalia's not a 4 or 5 time women's champion. I just don't see it. And she's very great in the ring. She's technical. Everything they've asked of her to do, she's done it. I mean, what more could you ask from Natalia?
And she's smoking hot. Sorry, just had to say it.
Hey, yes, she is, and her sister.
Biggie, I actually messaged her sister to come on Dudes at Ringside. I got a I charge. Yeah, I got charged. I got told I charge. So it's like,
yes, indeed.
I run the
how
other
much
direction.
he charged?
I forgot how much it was. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Mick just brought up a good point. So Mick says he doesn't see it happening. He sees Ronda losing the belt to Bayley. And if anybody saw Bayley's Instagram post today, very interesting. Bayley was at the Performance Center and she's videotaping all the rings, and then she comes back and she puts the video on some boots and she grabs the boots. So that means Bayley has to be returning sometime very soon. She has to be.
What happened to the King gimmick?
They got question.
Okay.
What do you think about the whole Sasha Banks situation?
I don't know. I like Sasha Banks, but like, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I just don't like. I don't like when someone gets all kerfluffled and gets mad, but it comes to the storyline. You just gotta. I can't say. I'm not gonna say suck it up and just walk and walk with the championship, but like, you had the world at your fingertips, and you just.
The New Day is walking to the ring.
Yeah.
As we speak.
You had the world at your fingertips, and you had a belt on your on your shoulder, and you laughed and you walked away. You took your ball, went home.
I'll say this, because you're not wrong. You're not wrong, because they were under contract, and you signed the contract, so you got a job to fulfill. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I feel I don't have a problem with them, with she and Naomi standing up for themselves, because the way it came out that they were going to have Naomi pin Sasha in a match, and they're the tag team champions. That really made no sense. Why do that? And I think with Sasha, I think Sasha was very upset because the original story was to have Sasha take on Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. And throughout the year, we saw snippets of them like in each other's faces. So with that being said, it's kind of building up to it. But then all of a sudden, Ronda Rousey comes back and they tell Sasha they're going to nix those plans. We're going to put Ronda Rousey against Charlotte at WrestleMania. So, consolation prize. Sasha, we're going to put the tag team belts on you at WrestleMania and give you your first WrestleMania win. So I think Sasha felt some type of way and felt disrespected. And then being told that they were going to have Naomi pin her, and then have her face Ronda at the next pay-per-view. I think Sasha felt some type of way. I really do. And I think Naomi felt a certain way about it also, and had Sasha's back. To where Naomi hasn't been released, but Sasha has been released. And I see it. I see it from both sides. Like she's under contract. I get it. I understand. But she does have the right to stand up for herself. She has that right. She sees something
Yeah.
wrong. She has the right to go and talk about it. And Ronda being gone 3 years and just pop back up. Oh, we throwing her in the title picture. Of course, Sasha might seem maybe mad about that. That's just how I see it. That's how I view it.
I just feel bad for both of them because they're really good stars, and like it just happened so quick. I was like, what happened? Yeah, I actually am a giant Bailey's fan. Bailey's, yeah, I'm talking about drinking now. Wow, my brain. A giant Bailey fan, and like I don't know, that may happen, but could you see them just giving Bailey the ball, the toss, handing her the ball and tell her to go in the end zone that quick?
Depends
Mania?
on what show, in my opinion. If they send Bailey to Raw, I can see it happening. I really think Bianca's losing that belt at SummerSlam again. If it's to Bailey or if it's to Rhea Ripley, I think it's happening. If Bailey goes to SmackDown, could they pull that trigger and have her defeat Ronda Rousey? Definitely can happen. I just don't think it will because we have to get a Becky and Ronda matchup due to what happened at WrestleMania 35 with Becky getting the pin and Ronda having her shoulders off the mat. Like you have to revisit that storyline sometime soon. You have to. So yeah, I think Bailey's gonna be in the picture somewhere. I'd rather have Bailey on Raw
Yeah.
and Becky cashes in, and then we start that
I
feud. Whatever.
love I love Bailey. I've loved Bailey since she was in NXT. She's
Yeah.
she's a beautiful person. She's a good wrestler. And man,
Mhm.
those hugs, baby, those hugs. It's
She
just
is
those
the
hugs.
only one out of the four horsewomen that I have not met yet. The only one.
Jay Beans on the scene met her. Like he took a picture with her. He gave me his copy of the pictures. I'm like, you mean you're giving me a picture of you with the girl I like? So it's like I met the girl you like, so I'm gonna give you the picture. And he started laughing at me. That's nice. So is Woods no longer a king again?
So it's funny. I want to say on Over the Top Rope Wrestling show, we talked about that. Like, it's like he was King Woods for just like 3-4 months, and then he wasn't king anymore, which made no sense to me. Like, why? Why take the King of the Ring title off of him? What reason did they have?
Did you
That made no
lose
sense
it?
to me.
Did they get tired of it?
I don't know. I know it was something he always wanted. I don't know. It's crazy to me.
I like his mustache though. The
Like
curlies.
Kofi's mustache. Oh my lord, it looks
Yeah.
crazy.
See, if he was still the king, that would be a cool like gesture, like his announcement guy mustache.
Yeah. Yes. Easily.
I think if we ever Dibs at Ringside ever made it over the top, I'd love to have Kofi and Xavier Woods come on the
Okay.
show.
Hey, if you have all three on the show, it's gonna be a hilarious show. That's just
Oh my
New Day,
god.
period.
That'd be hilarious. Oh god.
Yes.
Who? I love that. I love that.
Right.
I love who?
Yes.
Who?
Oh man, the New Day are in the ring right now. They're gonna be facing the Viking Raiders, who turned heel last week.
They were scary, man. That makeup they have now, that song, brr. And their
Look
picture
tough, huh?
popping. Yeah, I got a little scared.
Viking Raiders looking very tough. The heels.
Oh, look who it
Going
is
back
in
to
the
the Ring of
chat.
Honor days.
Oh, look who it is. It's
Can't imagine
Untough
Tony
Talk.
chimed in.
It's That's untough Tony. Time to do your laundry, Tony. Because I already dished out the tea. You missed it. Just remember the kid the set the kids to bed. Tony's here.
Thank you, Tantalizing. Thank you, bro.
The one
We
that
appreciate it.
the girls are here to see is right here. They don't get mad and call their husband on them. I'm the one they want to hang out with. These guns, the smile, the mustache, the mouthpiece of the dudes
My
is
man.
here. Always setting the fires and always watching the burn. Hanging out with Vecna, always breaking their bones. You know what Panthers do? They're always on the hunt.
That's the Panthers on the hunt. That's right. Joe the Panther.
Always.
Joe Panther the third.
Hey, man. My legendary
Yes,
status. These dudes are badass now, man. They are not fucking around. My God, right?
Hey, look, let's keep them this way. They're a great tag team. I really wasn't a fan of them as a face. I mean, back in the Ring of Honor days, where they came from as heels, oh my goodness. Like you said, they were some badasses. Yes, they were.
Man, they're bad. They remind me of something. I hate to go back to the 90s, but like, don't they remind you of like Power and not Power and Glory, the Warlord and the Barbarian. What's it called?
Good comparison. Yes.
Yeah, they have that. Yes, they remind me of them.
Yep.
What were they? Not Power and Glory.
What were their names?
God.
Let me look it up. I'm gonna find it.
They were good. I love that tag team. They hurt in a match. They hurt somebody, like their characters. I don't know if they really
they were so
hurt.
big.
Yeah, they were.
Powers of Pain.
Yeah, the Powers of Pain.
Powers
they
of
remind
Pain.
me. Yeah, they remind me of the Powers. See, if they were worked this the right way, would you make the Powers of the Pain too?
Not really. I wouldn't give them the name again. But very similar with the wardrobe and everything and the paint.
Yeah.
Ooh. Viking Raiders just beat the mess out of the New Day.
Yeah.
Literally. What's up, Lucas Fontenot? Glad you tuned in, buddy.
Remember to put your subscribe button. Don't forget to hit subscribe.
I was about to say it. Subscribe to my man, Joe Panther the Third. Dudes at Ringside Podcast, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, every social media outlet. They are on it. Please subscribe to them. Which a lot of y'all probably don't know. When me and Tanas and Tony's top rope, Joe and his co-host Metal Geek, they sent me an email or they hit my DMs up while we were in Tampa for WrestleMania. Yes. And they invited us on their show. And to this day, I'm so forever grateful for that. Thanks to these guys.
Yep. It was me, because I always GM everybody, so it was me. It was me.
So there it is.
It was me. It was me. The hood comes up. It was me the whole time. Geek's just like, Geek gets mad. Who's Joe? Like Geek always throws me under the bus with a female wrestler. She's like, yo, sorry if Joe bothered you in the DMs. And I'm like,
it's Adam Pearce.
Mrs. Face is always
Royal are fussing.
Here comes Asuka. I love that mask. I love that Asuka mask. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Check out Asuka's mask today. I heard she's really nice, too.
Asuka is nice. So
really
with Baron Corbin winning the Battle Royal, he still isn't number 7. They're going to have a way between, Ezekiel, Corbin, Miz, and Madcap. What was the purpose of even having that battle royal? You got a fatal 4-way and you're done with it.
Yeah, that was a waste of time.
Correct. No sense. Well, oh well.
Here we go. What's this? 6-man? Is it the triple threat match? Triple threat? Oh, it's a tag team match between Asuka,
Here,
Alexa Bliss, and Liv. Yeah.
it might be
Oh, here
3-on-3. Yeah, probably a 3-on-3.
Yeah, it's Liv
What's
Morgan.
up, Brittany? Thank you.
Hey, Brittany.
You subscribe to Dudes at Ringside Podcast on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. Please do.
Everywhere.
Good friends of mine. Joe Panther
Yes.
Third and Metal Geek.
Yes, check us out, man. We got a lot of episodes. We're like 100 and oh gosh, I think it's 160 episodes deep.
Okay.
So we're like a Netflix special. If you're gonna go watch us on YouTube, get some popcorn. Go make sure you
Yes, definitely.
have just lots of popcorn and chips sitting there by your desk, because you'll be there for a while.
Very great show.
And you'll be able to watch a lot of random wrestlers that you don't know, and two gentlemen one from Louisiana and another one, just some other guy that hangs out with this guy right here that you
Right.
know of. Some teeny tiny Tony. Tweeny.
Oh, yes,
It's
indeed.
Tweeny Tony. He's gonna call you later. Joe's so mean. Why are you trying to be tough to me? Because I can. That's why. Because I am the mouthpiece, the one that the ladies come to see. I am Joe Panther the Third.
You have it, ladies and gents.
Yes. Do you think Tony will be? I don't know. Will Tony be there?
Do you think Tony will be on Monday Night Raw? I can't stand the Money in the Bank briefcase. I don't think he's gonna be at the show. Mick, he'll probably have another watch along on Monday, but I don't think he'll be at the show.
Yeah, like with gas prices, do you think these watch along people are like that go to the shows all the time? The rings, as I jokingly call them, you think all these ringside collectibles will still be going to all their wrestling shows with the gas prices?
Good point. Good question.
You know what I mean? You know the people I'm
Gas
talking
is
about,
just
those kids
ridiculous. How much is gas where you are?
in PA? I think it's like 5 something, because I live near Jersey, and it's just like 5 something.
Yeah.
5 something. I can't remember. My dad didn't get gas this time when I was out with him, so could have been 5. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, I know it's 440 over here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I know you're talking about though. I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Have you watched that new football league that came out for the one that's in the fall?
The USFL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. We had a team. New Orleans had a team, so I watched a little bit of it.
They're good. Your team was good. I like watching. Like when that game was on, I would actually watch it. My mom is so against it. My mama Panther is so against it. She loves football. She's like, leave the football to the wintertime. What the hell is wrong with them? She was so mad. I was like, Ma, come on. She's like, no.
So
My mom's
what
so old
will
school
Mama
on me.
Panther say come next year when there's NFL, USFL, and XFL?
Oh God, you went. I thought XFL was supposed to be back already.
Next year, 2023.
Oh, next year. Okay. Are they
Yeah,
gonna have the New York team again, or that you think that New York got scrapped again?
I think they want to have it again.
I
think
would
so.
give, because remember this time the USFL had the Jersey team, didn't have a New York team.
Right.
They should have a New York team and a New Jersey team in the XFL next year.
Like 2 teams.
Yeah, because New York got kind of the scrap end of the stick, the crappy end of the stick in the USFL. We got 2 football teams in Pennsylvania, the
Right.
Philly and the Pittsburgh,
Right.
and New Jersey got their team. Here is Becky with her 1980s look. No, 1980s, yeah, 1980s with big glasses.
So Becky's at ringside. She's not wrestling in this one.
And you think she's a redhead? You think Joe's like, oh my god, no. I don't like Becky Lynch. Something about it makes me want to run the other way.
You don't like Becky Lynch? What?
I like everybody else but Becky Lynch. Why? I do like the accent though. Yeah, she came up to me and said, "Can I have a little hug?" I'd be like, fine.
Becky is so nice.
I'd
Very
rather hug Asuka. I'd rather hug Asuka because I know I'll get spit in the face. Or Alexa Bliss. She's like my height, so it'd be like even hug.
There you go.
I wouldn't get slapped. I wouldn't get slapped. Like, I'm the dumbass to try to hug what's her face that's leaning against the other rope with the army pants on, and my head will be like right there.
Yes,
she'll be like, move your
Lacey
shoulder.
Evans.
I still can't believe they made what's her name change her name to like Rodriguez.
They're changing so many names. Yeah, let's talk about that. Good topic. They're changing so many names. It's ridiculous. I don't get it. Like I understand if they were going to another company, but NXT is WWE. Why you change Raquel Gonzalez to Raquel Rodriguez?
Because I'm old school. I'm old school. That last name, you may have not like in WWE, he didn't do anything because he was what's his face? The big guy, the scary guy with the fuzzy body. But in WCW, you know what her dad did? His dad was a bad man.
You talk about Giant El Gigante?
Yes,
Yeah.
Elegante actually won the WCW World Heavyweight title.
Right.
He was a bad man. He beat Sting. He beat a lot of. You go look up on the network. He beat a lot of guys. He was a bad man. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Elegante.
indeed.
And then he came to WWE and they made him some weird ass fuzzy caveman.
Yeah, that
looking.
crazy outfit he had on.
Dude, I used to laugh at him. As a little kid, 9-year-old, I'm laughing at this big giant. I'm like, practice see his pee-pee. What the hell is this? All this fuzz over his. There's Alexa. So is she still crazy, or is she now like?
Oh. No, she's normal now. She still carries Lily, but she's back to pretty much her old character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
like
really
her outfit.
think they're gonna make her and Liv a tag team eventually.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what they were saying on Instagram. Like, would you make her and Liv a tag team? And everybody in the chat was like, yes. So in the chat right now, do you think that would work, her and Liv, or do you think that would not be a good idea? Like, what do you think, guys, think in the chat?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think they have anything for Liv in the solo. For them going solo. I don't think they have anything for them right now. So I think right now the best thing for them is to put them in a tag team. Look, the crowd loves Alexa. Crowd loves Liv. I think it's a good move for now. I think it's a good move.
And the picture, they edited their outfits so their outfits were the same color. Like, I don't know where I saw this picture, but it was like their picture, like one was posing like they normally do, that was posing like, and then they changed their outfits so they matched, and it was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think after Money in the Bank, we're gonna see them as a tag team. And think about it. Think about this, Joe. We don't have any women's tag team champions.
No, it's vacant. What's up with that? Why haven't they done a tournament yet?
Think about this, Joe. Let me ask you this question. So since they brought the the women's tag team championships right before WrestleMania 35. How long, or better yet, do you think they were ever relevant for a long period of time?
Oh, after the birth of the titles at WrestleMania 35, you mean?
Right before 35, when Sasha and Bailey at the Elimination Chamber. And then Sasha and Bailey lost at 35.
Yeah, they lost it to the Iconics.
Yeah,
After that, I'm sorry, I love the Iconics when they came in, but after that, the belts just lost a lot of like clarity for me. They kind of went downhill. I kind of lost respect for the women's tag team titles after they lost. Like
that's
as I said, I love the Iconics, but I don't know. I don't know.
that's that's my point right there. You answered my question. Those belts really were never relevant, except in my opinion, twice. When Sasha and Bailey won them for a second time, and when they also had the Raw and Smackdown Women's Championship. And I say when Alexa and
Ooh.
Nikki had those belts, that was the most relevant time those belts were relevant. Other than that, you pretty much didn't even care about who had the belts or who were champions. It didn't mean anything. And the creative team never had a stand for those belts.
I
They're
love that
mortal and gone.
commercial. Forever. I love that. That's that's when that's me. I can't do my podcast forever. And then I can do my podcast forever. Yep, that's us. Yeah. Yep, that's how I feel about Geek. Yep, we have a lot of work to do to get this podcast started. Yep.
Yep.
Again, happy birthday, Geek. If you're coming, you're watching. Doesn't seem like you're watching because you didn't pop in the chat saying, "Where's the Metal Geek?" I don't know where the Metal Geek is. He's hiding in my basement
Geek,
somewhere.
Geek is enjoying that birthday. Uh,
You know, be like, "Come watch us." I messaged Spiffy.
Mick
Geek's
Thomas said,
like,
"What was
"Oh,
your favorite Bailey?" His favorite Bailey is NXT Bailey. My
all of
favorite
them."
Bailey is right now, the character she is now. Hello, ding dong. That's my favorite Bailey. Ever since she turned heel, that's my
The
Bailey.
laughing
Everybody
Bailey.
loves.
That one always makes it funny. I love when
Say it
Bailey
again.
laughs. I love when Bailey
Oh, Bailey
laughs.
laughs.
Her laugh, ha 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 ha. It's just her laughing, and then her face appears across all the screens. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Crazy. I actually went as far as I actually made a Bailey page on Facebook. Fans of Bailey back in the day, which is what in NXT, and I had to change the name to
Uh
Bailey
huh.
WWE. We love Bailey WWE. And it's like like some pages only have like 15 people following it. It went up to 1,400 something.
What?
It Yes, and then people in the DMs thinking I'm Bailey kind of laugh. People, I'm not Bailey. I'm just a fan of Bailey. You're like, have a great day, Bailey. We love you, Bailey. And I'm like, I'm not Bailey. And I wrote, I'm not Bailey. I'm just a fan of Bailey. Hilarious.
Oh, yes, indeed.
You got any plans for the 4th of July, my friend, Mr. Dibs?
I really don't, to be honest with you.
Fly over
I
to
really
PA.
don't.
Well, you're come to Kifu. We're having a barbecue. Have some hot dogs. Everything to donate some food to the food pantry.
Mm,
Some charity work.
sounds good.
Yep. I'll be at work. Got to be at the Key Food at 9 a.m.
Uh
But then I'll
huh.
be with my pop. My pop is DJing, so son of a DJ. Meh, meh.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, I don't know
How
plans. No.
tall? How tall is Gonzalez? She's about like 6 foot, probably, right?
She's 6 foot exact.
Yep, I'll
6 foot
climb her
exact.
like a squirrel. I'll be on her shoulder like a parrot. Like, yay.
You know,
Go
she
get it.
dates Braun Strowman.
Yeah, Braun Strowman will break me in half and not even flinch. He'll shake my
I
hand and
met
didn't realize he broke every bone in my hand.
I met Braun twice. Billy Gunn, I think, almost broke my hand with a handshake. Oh my God. Met Billy Gunn, shook his hand, and I'm sitting there like with a poker face. Man, when he finally let go, I was like, oh my God. Woo, that was the hardest handshake I ever had in my life, and I'm a grown man.
You know
Grown
who
man.
got me? You know who got me with that kind of handshake? And I was like,
Who got you?
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter got you?
Yeah, man. I shook my hand. And I heard the bones pop in my freaking hand. I was like, at New York Comic Con. I'm dressed as a Ghostbuster. Got my pack on. He's like, "Hey there, soldier." I'm like, "Hey, Sarge, what's going on? You a Ghostbuster?" I'm like, "Yes, sir. I'm a Ghostbuster. Pleased to meet you, Ghostbuster Joe." And he just shook my hand and it was just like, and it was a scary middle of your hand break handshake.
Uh-huh.
I felt my fingers squinched together. That's kind of
Yeah,
like, yeah, when you shake someone's hand and your fingers snap together, like
right.
pop, 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 and I'm like, oh, I walked away going, yeah, yeah. I'm walking away going, fuck, no, I'm hurt. It's
Ah,
numb.
this is
You know when your hands get numb in the middle of it when it's that kind of ow. You're like,
yeah,
yeah, like that.
yes.
That
Oh my goodness.
We got
Where
we
was
get
I?
yeah.
Where was I when I met Billy Gunn? Oh yeah, Orlando, WrestleMania 33 week. Um, Kevin Nash party, and Billy Gunn was there. Yes, Kevin Nash throws a party every year. It's called Shenanigans, and they have a bunch of
Shenanigans.
wrestlers there. Yeah, that's what it's called. Shenanigans. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yep. I don't know why it's called that, but yeah, he has a party every year for WrestleMania.
What the world kind of sleeper holes is that? That's the weirdest.
Ladies are still wrestling triple threat with Becky Lynch outside the ring commentating.
Oh wow, look at that. It's almost like a Walls of Jericho, right?
Ooh. Yep.
Without the other leg hooked, it's like almost like the model Rick Martel's Boston Crab used to do in
Mm-hmm.
the '90s, but it's like as like a touch of like the Walls of Jericho.
Yeah.
So it's the
Yeah.
walls of Boston Crab.
It's a modified version of the Boston Crab / Walls of Jericho. By the way, she's holding Alexa's leg.
Yeah. Out of all the '90s tag teams, which team do you think would have made it this in this era of tag teams?
Oh, it's so totally different. But from the '90s, from the '90s,
I'm talking about not
I
only
think,
WWF.
yeah, I think I'm gonna tell you the ones who could have made it. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think the Dudleys. I believe, of course, the Hardys. They've made it.
Oh yeah.
I think Edge and Christian could have made it. I think Harlem Heat could have made it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
those
god,
are four I'm voting.
I could hear Stevie Ray going, "You better say I'll make it, kick your ass." Remember what he did? Here we go, fans. This is why you have to check out Dudes at Ringside podcast.
Tell him, Joe.
Stevie Ray called Stone Cold Steve Austin a pussy on our show.
He did. Yes, he did.
That was the crazy. Did you watch that live, Dibs? I don't think you did. I don't think
No,
you
I
saw
didn't.
that
I didn't
live.
watch it. You told me about it, and I went and found it, and I watched it.
That is on our Instagram page. You have to watch that clip. That you watch our faces. We weren't prepared for that. We did not know he was gonna say that throughout the show.
Right.
And he just said, "Don't go see Boston the pussy." We're like, oh. And that's when I still
Don't
wore
you
the
find that
headset.
funny? Because Booker T and Stone Cold are cool, and Stevie Ray is really Booker T's brother, and he doesn't like Stone Cold.
And it's so crazy. Oh, Liv Morgan. I don't know. I'm trying to get that feeling Liv may win the match. May win Money in the Bank. Oh, she's
Hey,
not in it, right?
yeah, she's in it.
I don't know, because everybody keeps saying that Liv Morgan's gonna get a push.
Well, I mean, I think it's a tag team push with Alexa. That's what I think. Oh, what a
But
move.
oh,
1, 2. Liv Morgan gets the win for her team with the pinfall over Shotzi.
I feel bad for Shotzi. She's so good, and that like they keep like stepping over her. You know what I mean? She was in a tag team for a while, and now she's solo, and they're just like walking over her, like walking all over her. She's that poor girl.
Shotzi can't get
Poor
a
girl.
win. She can't get a win.
Yeah.
Oh, Becky's in the ring.
And it's also sad because what's her name just came back from injury, and they had her with this weird army gimmick that she's like, "I am so here. I'm such a brave patriot," like that. What's her name? One that was out
Oh,
with
Lacey
the
Evans
yeah. Change your
came back
gimmick
from
completely.
pregnancy. She was pregnant.
Yeah, yeah. I thought she was injured. Yeah, well, it's kind of like an injury. To
I tell
them,
you
that's
what,
an
I'm
injury.
glad they changed the gimmick from how she was the first time.
Hmm.
I like this gimmick better so far.
Hmm.
I'm still going with Becky in this match.
I
I'm going
still
with
got Becky too, but I
Becky.
think Liv may pull it off at the end. We're all gonna be like surprised on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you mean Sunday morning because the
Yeah,
pay-per-view is
Sunday morning.
tomorrow.
Aren't you like a little confused on what they did? Ooh.
Sonya Deville.
Oh, you'll see what happened.
I like the pay-per-views on Saturdays, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I
I
told it to
prefer them on
Lance.
Saturday.
I told that to Metal Geek. Like, here comes the Usos.
Usos best tag team in the WWE, hands down.
Currently, right now.
Yep.
I think if their family were like if Forbidden Door style the Wild Samoans came through, oh my gosh, imagine Wild Samoans
Yeah.
versus the Usos for the tag titles,
Oh, she's
or
sweet.
they
Yeah.
join the family.
Hmm.
Oh, new they have a new T-shirt, the Usos. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh man. Did
Another
I
new
buy the
T-shirt.
one that I didn't buy the last one? I thought I did. Oh, gotta get that shirt.
Oh, you
Gotta get
saw it,
it.
right? You
A
saw
new
it, right?
bloodline shirt, ladies and gentlemen. That is nice. With all the belts. Yes, gotta get. Oh, I like that shirt, Joe.
Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a nice. I like how they did
California,
the
I got me.
cartoonish. As another team I feel bad for, the Street Profits, man. They were so good. And like now the Usos with the run with the title belts, so like they're getting the short
Well,
end of the stick.
well, I'm happy the Street Profits are still relevant. They're still getting TV time. I'm happy about that. I'm happy they're getting this title shot. I was happy with the title shots they got against Riddle and Randy when they were champions. Street Profits not getting the belts no time soon, but hey, at least they're getting their time to shine.
Yeah.
Give them that.
It's so funny that
Really,
how
I
now
have
WWE go on.
I got every bloodline shirt. I got every bloodline shirt. White, black, and red. Now they have a new style. I mean, I'm getting that one. Go ahead, Joe.
Like it's so funny how nowadays a new shirt comes out and everybody goes absolute ape and they have to go on the shop zone and buy it. Like back in the Attitude
Yeah,
Era, the only way you knew about a shirt before the internet is you had to go to the shows and you saw them on the rack.
that is the truth. Yes, that is the
That's
truth.
so hard because like I grew up in the '90s and like there was only way that you knew there was a new shirt is if you went to the garden and you looked at the rack. That's it. Back in the day, wrestlers didn't come out with too many T-shirts back in the day.
That's the truth. But think about
Yeah.
it. Think about it like this now. You know, your top merch sellers, New Day, Roman, and how Roman and the Bloodline are just on top of the game. They probably see it as this, man. We got to keep making shirts for them because they keep selling, selling, selling.
Yep.
What happened to Sarah? Tough Enough. Why they release her? Are we talking about Sarah that was part of the Riot Squad?
I think so. Oh yeah, Sarah. Yeah, the Viking
Yeah.
girl. Yeah. I think she got pregnant, and then she got hurt, and then she got pregnant after that, and then they didn't see anything in her.
I thought it was part of the budget cuts. Remember the budget cuts had to let some of
Yeah.
them go. Yeah, which was crazy.
I think she went to
But
the
they brought
Indies.
her back for the Royal Rumble. I was there. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was back in the Indies, wasn't she?
I think she is back in the Indies, but I know for the Rumble, they asked her to come do the Rumble, and she came back. And then her and Liv hugged second. It wasn't too long.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Got your question, buddy.
Sarah.
Yes, indeed. So, what special guests you got on your show? On your show is coming up soon.
Oh, we're going to the West Coast. West Coast. We're driving to the West Coast. Geek paying for all the gas. I'm just sitting in the passenger seat zipping my Slurpee. Pay for gas, you all right? Just ran out of money buying the Slurpee, going in the gas station. Yeah, I would stop at the fun gas stations. We were like, no, we gotta keep going. We gotta find the next one's the better one. What's the one with the beaver? What's that one that everybody likes to go to? What's that one that's in the
Buc-ee's?
I wanna me and Geek, I can't even tell you from the oh god. She's gonna get mad at me. I forgot her name. A wrestler. Oh my gosh. What I was talking about before we were live that's like Geek. She's really calm.
Oh.
One that I told you about. Yeah.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yeah. She told us we had to go to Buc-ee's. And so did another wrestler you need to interview is Bashley Bones. Bashley Bones is a sweetheart. You should check her out.
Okay.
She told us to go to Buc-ee's. She said you have to go to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's has everything, and they also have pulled rib sandwiches, whatever they make them fresh every day.
Pulled brisket.
Yeah, they make brisket every single day, and you can have brisket and eggs, brisket and whatever you want. And their bathrooms apparently are like beautiful. They're like hotel bathrooms at Buc-ee's.
It's crazy because I've passed up Buc-ee's many a times going I-10 west to Houston. I've never stopped at a Buc-ee's.
You have to. Apparently, they have fresh nuts. They have.
Everybody says that. I have to.
Yeah, if I'm ever traveling with Geek and we don't stop at Buc-ee's, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm like, you mean I fell asleep and you went past Buc-ee's? You didn't need any gas because I didn't have to go to the bathroom. What? Turning around, but it was like 3 hours ago. I'm turning around.
Yes, indeed. Usos and the Street Profits they're being asked some questions.
See, Tony ran away.
Yeah, he went back to his show.
He went, yay, 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 yay. You hear that, Dibs? Yay, yay, yay. Tail between his legs. Yeah. Because no one could top the internationally known home of champions. It's us.
There you go.
Yes. I actually dug. Yeah, one question that I'm going to answer that I'm surprised you didn't ask. How we got the internationally known name. Somebody that's going to remain nameless, an owner, called us the little guy. And I was like, I'm 5'1". And I was like, You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
I
Calling
bet you
us a
were.
little guy. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Geek's like, no, Joe, calm down. I'm like, no, you son of a bitch. And I was like, that. And the next episode, I said, Geek, when I do my intro, I'm going to add a little bit to it. He's like, what do you mean? I said, we are now the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And he was like, okay. And then Geek gets on my case now because he says I'm trying to be like Xavier Woods. No, when I do my dance, it's my dance. I'm Joe the Panther, so I dance. I'm a dancing cat. So I'm like, yeah.
Yes, indeed. But
Yes.
y'all are internationally known. Y'all have interviewed many people from overseas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's hard because when you want to interview these people, you got to be like very. You have to get them on the right time. You don't want message them now at 9:24 at night in America. It's
Right.
about 10 or 11 o'clock at night in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you want to message them, try to be really friendly and message them about 2 o'clock. Because that's 7 o'clock in the UK.
Okay.
Math right there, people. That is math. That is time and management. Did it really quick for you. You didn't even realize it, people. If you ever want to message someone from the UK, message them about 2:30. That's 7:30 at night in the UK. Math. Calculator.
There you go.
Yeah. And people definitely have to hit up, try to get. You need to interview Kiara, which is really good. I think I told you about Kiara.
Yeah, you told me about Kiara many a times. Yeah.
Oh, that's my boo. That's my honey. I love Kiara. She loves me too. I
Yeah.
love that act. And Shorty. Oh, you need to get Shorty.
Shorty. Okay.
She's a rapper, singer, artist.
Did y'all
Just look her
have
up.
y'all had Shalance on your show, right?
Yes, Shalance. Oh, I love Shalance.
I want to get Shalance on our show also. Yes.
She's hard to get in contact with. She's been busy lately doing AEW Darks and stuff like
I
that.
see it. Yes, I see
I'm
it.
so proud of her. If you can make a clip of Shalance, me and Metal Geek are so proud of you. Like everything you do right now for AEW Dark and stuff like that, just keep it up, girl. Keep your head up. We love you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. She's making big moves. Big moves.
Yeah. And also another one that we had on our podcast you should try to get on is Christina Marie.
Okay.
Courageous Christina Marie. She's from upstate New York. She's another one that just made it on AEW Dark.
Gotcha.
And we're so proud of her. Another girl that from my neck of the woods, from Scranton, Pennsylvania, Adina Steele. She hasn't been on WWE TV yet, or AEW or WWE TV yet, but she is a workhorse.
Okay.
Workhorse. Another one that's been on AEW that's really, really good is Kylon King.
Kylon King.
Oh my god, you have to have Kylon King on your podcast. Or just watch her matches. Anywhere she goes, that girl wins gold. She wins gold. She's a monster. Somebody made her in WWE airs, but hey, he stole my glasses. That's son of a bitch. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? You'll see.
Didn't y'all had Luminous CJ Storm or Luminous J Storm? I want to say the
Oh,
name
JC
correct.
Storm, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally botched her name in the middle of the show because I was so excited. I called her JC Storm. And I didn't catch it till afterwards, and after the middle of the show, she's like, Joe, you cannot spell. And I'm like, ah. Then I made it up by buying her t-shirt at the shows, because that's what you do, fans. To make the girls like you, buy their merchandise. Don't forget forget about your mess up. You're giving them money. Here. I bought a nice JC Storm blue her Illuminous t-shirt. It's actually a really nice shirt. It's a picture of her like arms up like this, like a street sign behind her. She has it in black, she has it in blue, and she has a Bob's Burgers version of her in front of yes, it's called Cloud9 Burgers, that t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm like, how has she not been sued by Bob's Burgers yet? Like, who has a better
Must have got a clear
slap in the face?
some type of way. I don't know. Must
Yeah.
have.
Well, who has a better slap in the face? Stephanie McMahon or so? Who got a better one? Oh, Stephanie.
Sonya.
She cleared. She
Sonya.
clears. She doesn't
Yeah, it's that.
like.
That's
Oh my gosh, Stephanie McMahon would
she don't lay off of it.
launch you off your feet. Am I right? Stephanie McMahon will knock you off your feet, man. She'll break a tooth.
You saw the slaps he put on The Rock at WrestleMania 31.
She's got muscles. She'll
Stephanie
pop.
slaps are lethal.
She will make you lose a molar. In the back of your mouth. She got guns. You ever see Stephanie's arms? She's got like
Yes.
big arms. She's a smart woman. Right now, Stephanie.
Oh yeah.
You're a beautiful woman, smart. That's why I like my women. Smart and beautiful.
There you go.
She's
Yeah, I agree with you. Stephanie
right,
slaps are just something else.
right now with Stephanie, everything going on with Stephanie, I just hope everything's all well with her, you know?
Definitely.
All the stuff going on with her right now with her dad and that stuff going on with Vince is scary. Hey, it's
Is it scary? Is it scary?
Like all the stuff I like this stuff that happened with Vince back in the day. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd make one wrong move with a woman back in the day and you don't realize anything of it. And then it comes to now and then it comes out. Like, oh boy.
Oh boy is right. And
Yeah.
we had my good friend Vandal Savage on the last watch along I did, the very first one. And he works for a company that has boards and everything. And he was saying when they investigate, it's just not investigating what happened with this so-called affair with the hush money. He said they're going to investigate everything from like how did they start working with Saudi Arabia. He said they're going to investigate everything. It's just not that. They're going to investigate.
He's in trouble. He is not in a good place right now.
Right.
That's scary.
Very scary.
Because even Geek talks about it sometimes with the Saudi Arabia stuff that happened. He kind of goes that they need to do a Dark Side of the Ring with the Dark Side of the Ring with the
when they kept them hostage, they couldn't fly out.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Definitely. Yeah, they need to. 100%.
What do you think about this right now? What seems the Intercontinental Champion? Big guy.
Oh, another name change, Walter to Gunther.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have that belt for a very long time.
I think so too. Yeah, a side note. What do you think about the injury on Breaker?
Brian's hurt?
Did you see
I thought NXT, I thought he sold it pretty well. Is it legit?
My sister's a nurse. I watched his shoulder and I cringed. His shoulder went from like this to this. It swelled. Dude, it looked like something out of a cartoon. His shoulder went from normal to like it started turning purple.
Yeah.
I know he's tan, but it started turning purple.
Well, I pray it's nothing serious because I like Brian.
Yeah, me too. And isn't the pay-per-view this Sunday?
The Great American Bash is on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay, I'm getting confused by the days.
Yeah. It'll be on Wednesday.
Who do you got in that one? You got Breaker or you got what's his name?
I got Breaker.
Me too. As you know, I'm a big fan of the old school, and I'm a big fan of the Steiners. Steiners are oh yeah. I do like the Heat, but come on, the Steiner brothers, man.
Yeah.
Those boys, they've won so many titles.
Yep.
That there's not enough wall space in my dad's man cave for as many titles those boys have won.
We got Max Dupree in the ring, and I guess finally he's gonna, who are his first two models for his modeling agency.
Who the hell? Who are you? Who's this dude?
So Joe already sees the first. I don't see him yet, but I'm waiting. Ma Say is the first guy.
Who is that? Is it
And he's
from
coming out
NXT?
modeling the pose. Thank you, Mick. Yes, not Wednesday, Joe. Tuesday, Great American Bash. Thank you, Mick.
Tuesday. Okay. But is it on the normal channel USA or is it on?
Yeah, it's on USA. Yes.
Okay, I like that
USA.
they do that for the fans like me that don't have the network yet. That I could just watch. I watch it on USA. Yeah.
DH Ball, I got you, buddy. I got you. Thank you.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Dibs.
Go ahead, Joe. I got you. Got you covered. DH Ball, make sure you subscribe to Tuesday Ringside Podcast also. They're on Twitch, just like you. They're on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Thank you, Mick. Yes, the Great American Bash. But we have this guy called Ma Say, and he is actually modeling in front of the Titantron. And this is going to be a wrestler. This is the gimmick. We have models wrestling. This is funny as hell. Master Pre describing this guy as he's doing these poses. This is funny as hell. Like, oh my Lord. Oh my God. Creative. Ma Say. Oh my goodness. All right, who is the second one?
Are these like wrestlers that he represents, or just like these are just like random models?
These are wrestlers for real with a model gimmick.
The model Rick Martel is somewhere going, damn it, why couldn't I do this before I left WWF? Like, damn it. Am I right, guy?
Are you serious? Mansoor? Oh my God. Mansoor is actually one of the models.
Wow.
No.
He took away his long hair, too. They cut his hair.
He cut his hair, yeah. No, man. This is messed up. I can't believe it. Mansoor? Oh my God.
Poor guy had it going. Didn't he wasn't he like close to winning the Intercontinental title?
I want to say yes. Had a good feud with Ali. Definitely, but I'm not feeling this for Mansoor. I'm really not. I am in disbelief. Oh, I am so much in disbelief at this. And they trying to say, they're not saying Mansoor, they're saying Mansoor, but that is Mansoor, everybody. That is him. The name is still spelled correctly, the same.
Are they a tag team? Is it a new tag team debuting?
I would say yes. I would say it is.
Oh, the fans are not happy.
So you know who Masay is? Masay is actually Mace from Retribution.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. They
that's what
repackaged
it
him
is.
again.
And Mansoor.
Wow. How many times did they repackage that dude?
Yeah, many.
It's like, no, go back in the recycling bin. Go back in the recycling bin again. You're stunned.
I am very stunned. I'm very stunned at both, but more so at Mansoor. Because they had something with Mansoor. Mace, they didn't know what they were doing with Mace.
Didn't he have an Australian backstage announcer for a while?
Australian?
I thought there was an Australian girl or
I don't
guy.
know.
Guy.
Oh, yeah. Think he's on Monday Night Raw. I know he. I know who you're talking about. Oh, that is. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am in shock with this Master Creed modeling thing in the Mansoor and Mace, now called Mansoir and Marseille. Um, yeah, yeah. My
I
goodness.
swear, the Miz got his inspiration for his coat from Willy Wonka. All he needs is that purple hat. Was it purple hat? Yeah, the purple hat.
Yes,
You know what's
indeed.
funny? I can't stand the Miz, but he does just a loser, just a loser. I
The man's
love
a
that.
loser. No, he's not. He's like the greatest
No,
intercontinental
the
champion of
sign in
all
the
time.
background. Did you see the sign in the? That guy's a loser. He's a
Oh, I
loser.
haven't gotten there yet. I'm looking for it now. I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. They actually had the balls to put him in a WWE game. This guy. Yeah. Logan. I don't know if he's
Just a
in the game.
loser. I go to
Or,
sign.
when you said just a loser, you sound like Eric Cartman. Such a loser. Such a loser. Oh my god, me and it's funny. I'll call Metal Geek. I'm watching South Park, and we're
Yeah.
quoting South Park stuff all the time. Like they had one that Butters. They were playing a game with the border,
Uh-huh.
and Butters got left on the other side, and he went to this family, and he had to like live with them. He's like, work, Mexican work. Like obviously we're like, and I was like, that'd be me. I'm the one that gets stuck on the other side because I'm not. I definitely wouldn't be Butters. I'd be
Yeah.
Kyle because I'm hilarious. I'm like Kyle, random words, but. I always say Danielle, Metal Geek's girlfriend, ever so spiffy, is the
Yeah.
female Eric Cartman. She's the female Eric Cartman, I swear. She's the female Eric Cartman. She's like, respect my authority. What's that? Go respect my authority. She's our mod on the podcast. That's the mod queen.
Oh, I know. I've
Uh,
talked to her a few times. Yes. I know
yeah,
exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
she's tough. She's a tough mod. Like you mess up and you say something stupid, boop, get
Uh-huh.
around. But it's funny. She won't kick you. The geek will kick you. So how far do the people in the chat have to go before you're like, that's it, you're gone?
So I really never had much of a problem, but we had one troll in here one time. And the first time the whole show, I never really caught on to what he was saying. But the next show, the guy was back and saying this and that. And I sat there and told him, I said, hey, man, I don't remember what he said. It was something so disrespectful. And I told him, man, look, so you need to stop him. I'm going to give you the boot. And he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But then the next show we do, he's there again. He says something. I ain't say a word. I gave him the boot just like that.
Yeah, that you need to when you kick someone, you should get the announcement and have like Vince going, "You're fired."
I need some sound effect stuff. He hit a button.
Yeah, this is my favorite guy that with the Yankees, Joe's McFly. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah.
He's like he has when the guy Yankees hit a home run. It's like, it's like, it's out of here, it's out of here. So his son going, it's out of here, it's out of here. I've been trying to get Geek to make sound effects. Like, Geek wants to use my dad whenever someone gets kicked out,
Uh-huh.
booted. My dad going, "Fuck out of here, fuck out of here." Like my dad, Brooklyn guy, fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Yeah, yeah. So
Yes,
like,
indeed.
side note, you guys, everybody knows I'm a Ghostbusters fan, and a few days ago, the news about as everybody keeps saying, Ghostbusters 4. I have a weird feeling that this one will be Ghostbusters 3.
Then they're going back before the last one.
Yeah. I think this one's gonna be Ghostbusters 3 because the last one was like the Jedi. What's it? Star Wars Jedi, the Force Awakens.
I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so I could
I'm
not
saying,
answer that question.
yeah, that's Metal Geek. Be like, Joe, really? I can see him coming in the chat. Really, Joe? Like the Force Awakens. Yeah, I think it's like the Force Awakens. They just got the fans alerted.
Uh-huh.
So what's going on? So everybody gets excited. So this could be the first one. Here we go. Battle Royal. Battle Royal, regular match. What's this?
It's gonna be Fatal 4-Way.
Finally.
Yeah. Fatal 4-Way.
Tennis?
Money
What
in
in
the
the
bank tomorrow. Can't wait.
It should be interesting.
Yep.
Hopefully, let's hope our predictions go right. But you know, it's funny. We always predict certain people, and then the opposite wins. So like maybe my
Yeah.
opposite pick, Liv Morgan, will get the win.
The tennis wear collection. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. This is getting.
Oh my God.
What are they doing?
Oh my God.
So, which Corbin did you like better, King, Sad Corbin, or Happy Corbin?
You already said it. King. King Corbin
Yeah.
was great. King Corbin was great.
His cape, his hat, everything.
Everything.
I heard some weird rumors about Money in the Bank this year that they will not be a cash in at Money in the Bank.
Can't be. Roman won't be there.
Yeah.
It can't be.
Why did they not make a title match? I don't get that. Why? They made him. You couldn't just have a quick match against somebody like. Well, then they don't lose the belt, so it wouldn't make any sense. You're right.
So what I heard, original plan was that Roman was supposed to defend against Riddle and Money in the Bank, and then defend against Randy at SummerSlam. But as you know, Randy got hurt, and he's
Yeah.
out for almost pretty much a year, they say. So I guess they decided to move Riddle to that Smackdown match last week or 2 weeks ago against Roman. So I don't know, but I heard that was the original plan. So I don't know what they plan on doing. I'm trying to figure out why
I don't know
Bobby
if-
Lashley is in the match for the U.S. Championship.
Yeah,
against
I kind of like got
Theory.
confused when I saw that.
That.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw this on Instagram today, Dibs. Did you know Liv Morgan wants to face Randy Orton in a match?
Uh-huh.
What do you think about that?
She ain't the only one.
Would you would you book that match as
If
the first? Not gonna happen. You don't think?
If any,
Oh,
I wouldn't even. Nah, that's why I wouldn't even book. But I tell you what, I know Charlotte Flair wants to face Randy Orton in a match one day. I think they could sell that one.
Yeah, I could say yeah.
Go ahead, Joe. I'll answer him in a second.
No, finish your sentence, brother. I don't want to interrupt you.
All right, Mick. So originally, I had plans to go, and then I wasn't able to go. So no, I'll be right here watching it on TV, Mick. I'll be watching it on TV. You can message me on Messenger, ask me what I thought about this match, because I'll be watching it just like you. But yeah, I'm not going to Money in the Bank.
Whoop. It's funny.
Maybe
all these
rules.
That's so funny that like all these wrestlers have their like outfits all decorated, and Mancap's outfits is plain old black, like a creative character.
Plain black, like The Rock, Stone Cold.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Simple.
Like
Simple.
like a '90s jobber. What the heck is that about? Is he waiting for you? I don't know if you know this about WWE backstage. There's a old black lady that's backstage with a sewing machine that makes all the yeah. I thought that was so cool. That they draw up with that she wants, and she can make anything.
I know exactly what you're talking about, because I want to say one of them shows. I want to say WrestleMania something. and Naomi needed something fixed on her outfit, and Naomi went running to her, and she fixed it like within 5 minutes of her match
Hmm.
being called to start. So yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I would love to get her email and interview her and bring her on the podcast because she must have some stories.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh
Plenty of
my
stories.
god, her stories about how like she had to sew something within 5 minutes before a match, and or the wrestler would
Uh-huh.
be kicked out of the match. Like, oh my god, because she's probably been there since the 90s, probably.
Oh, I'm sure she's been there for a very long time.
Yeah, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Probably since the 90s, probably even the early 80s.
Could be.
So imagine everywhere she goes, they have to travel, put it in the truck, and put her sewing machine in there.
Got to. Definitely.
Yeah,
She's the lifesaver.
yeah, man. All those
Happy
female and male
Corbin
wrestlers.
is clearing
Yeah.
house right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Corbin toe slammed Ezekiel onto the announce table, and the table didn't break.
It's like that's funny because anytime you play a video game, the table like explodes, right?
Oh, on the video game, yeah, every time. Yep,
Yeah. I've never had a table not explode.
never.
Oh yeah, there's the hot dog. Yeah, it's gonna be me on Monday. But I got a little mad about the picture, Dibs. Who puts ketchup on their hot dog? I'm
What pic-
sorry.
what
Yeah, there's
picture
a
you get mad about?
commercial. Don't put ketchup on a hot dog. Who puts ketchup on a hot dog? I'm sorry. A Pepsi commercial. I don't know if you saw that.
I do.
Ah,
I put
you
it on
gotta
a
be
hot
Metal
dog.
Geek.
Yes, I do.
I put
I don't
mustard.
like. I don't
put
like
the
mustard on a hot dog.
I put mustard on my hot dog. New York
Not
style.
me.
Mustard, sauerkraut. You don't want to sit next to me at a baseball game. I have them pound the sauerkraut on my hot dog. I'm that guy that sits next to you that rips one. I'll be like this. Joe, what?
No, Joe.
Sauerkraut,
No,
Joe. I'm the quiet farter at the Yankee game. Yep,
no,
that's me.
Joe, no.
I'm that guy.
Oh my God, Joe, no.
I'm the quiet in the corner farter in the middle of a game where and
Oh
if
my
there's enough
God.
sauerkraut, I keep it in the tray and I'll eat it throughout the game like I'm eating popcorn. Loading up the stomach. Yeah.
Nick asks, did we ever play Halloween Havoc? Early 90s.
You know what? No, I never did. I wanted to.
They had one in New Orleans. I want to say 1993. It was Cactus Jack versus Vader in the main event, and I didn't go. I didn't go. It was a Texas Death Match. I think it was called Texas Death Match, if I'm right. I didn't go. I did not go.
Ooh.
So no, I never been to Halloween Havoc, buddy.
And it's the only thing I would as a kid, as I told you before we were live, Dibs. Like as a kid, like growing up with WWF, I would see like WCW as an obstacle because I'm like, nah, I'll watch you, but I won't go to your shows. You know what I mean? You were there,
Right.
They were there.
Yeah.
I never felt interest in saying, "Hey, Dad, can you go and buy me tickets for a WCW show?" I was always saying,
Mhm.
"Can you bring me to a Raw or a WWE house show?" Because back in the day, there was no Raws, there was no Smackdowns,
Right.
there were
Right.
house shows.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. Oh, there you go. Tough move. 1, 2, go. Like, and it's funny. The house shows they would show were all televised, so technically there was sort of like a Raw or SmackDown or a
Mhm.
Saturday night show, but they showed it on MSG Network.
MSG Network. Okay.
Yeah, MSG Network was always the big spot that they would always show them. But all
Got
this excuses with MSG that they can't do Raws and Smackdowns, but yet you would show. Oh, ding dong, hello. Oh no, ow, my baby. Hey Miz, you still got the crepe. You still got grape balls. That was hilarious with the group. So are they gonna ever like did he admit that he was what's his name finally?
I mean,
I
what?
didn't catch that. That Ezekiel is what's his name?
No. With Cena on Raw, he talked to Cena, and he told Cena that Elias is walking around with their younger brother Elon or something like that around the stadiums. So there's another brother.
Oh God.
Oh man.
They're never gonna admit that that's him because I don't know since now that he doesn't have his beard anymore. Like you notice that there's like a scar on his face.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I never noticed that, so I'm like, dang, is that why he grew his beard? Because he has a scar on his face?
Could be.
Miz with the
Big knee for
with
the
the
Miz.
overly serious face on.
But there's a picture out there that has him and it taking a picture together. I just don't know if that's
Yeah.
real or Photoshop.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Yeah,
You never know nowadays.
that's right. But it's got us talking about Ezekiel so much just because of, is he Elias or is he not Elias?
Mm.
Go to Miz with the round kicks.
Oh, deep six.
Were you shocked when Drew McIntyre kicked out the end of days at Mania?
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
think everybody was because nobody ever kicked out of it.
That's such a good move. I'm not a big fan of him sometimes, but like that finishing move is so cool. It's like the way he drops it.
Yep.
Like where I used to, I as a person who lived on Long Island, they rarely did. They did do some WCW pay per views,
Uh-huh.
but they rarely did any like shows at Nassau Coliseum in the '90s. They did a lot of house shows, and they did one half of WrestleMania at Nassau
Mm-hmm.
Coliseum, but they really
What?
didn't go to a lot of shows at Nassau Coliseum.
Wow.
Like you would see them come here or there. They didn't come a lot much
Yeah.
because I guess the capacity at Nassau Coliseum is not what the Garden is. But being a person on the East Coast, aren't you shocked that WCW never came to Madison Square Garden to do a show, a Nitro?
I'm not shocked because Madison Square Garden is still looked upon as WWE country.
Yeah,
I'm really not shocked.
I would have been a little shocked if they came to the Garden because
Yeah.
here it comes Corbin again by himself with Ezekiel staring at the commentator. Oh no, oh God, end of days. Oh God, oh my God, I'm not gonna say anything.
Don't say
No.
it. Thank you for
Thank
Sean.
you.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, man.
Oh, Madcap Moss is the seventh
Yeah,
guy.
that's what I'm telling you, man. Mankind Moss wins.
Wow. Madcap Moss with the win.
So
I'm good. I'm
weird.
good with that. I'm good with that. New
What'd
up
you
and coming.
do if he won? Like, what would you do if he won the Money in the Bank? That'd be the most randomest winner ever.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll applaud. I'll applaud. I think it'll be too early for him to win it because he's young and just getting started. But I would applaud him. I would applaud him. I just don't see it happening.
And Smackdown comes to an end.
Yes, indeed. Everyone, I want to thank y'all. Everyone who tuned into the show, thank y'all. We appreciate it. I want to thank my good friend Joe Panther the Third for being my special guest. I appreciate it, my friend.
Maybe next time Geekums can come with us.
I hope so. Definitely, man.
It won't be his birthday. No more excuses, Geekums.
Look, they have a show starting in a couple minutes. Y'all go on to their YouTube, their Twitch page, Facebook. Y'all watch their show. Y'all watch their
Yeah.
show. Definitely.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I want to thank my man Joe again. Thank you to all of the fans. Tomorrow at o'clock Eastern time and 1 o'clock my time, over the top rope. Right here. So please tune in again. Joe, you got any last words before we head out, my friend?
Money in the Bank is gonna be fast and furious. You guys gotta keep holding on like you're holding on the side of a bus if you missed it for the day, and just check us out on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and anywhere you could find a podcast. And just keep hanging out with my boy over here, Mr. Dibs, and I'll give you the mic over. Give him the finish the mic off, Mr. Dibs.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time. Peace.